Well, good morning, everyone. We are in a beautiful spot in Lancaster County, one of my favorite spots, I think, in all of Lancaster County. It's such a unique place to come and visit. And today we are in Stoudtburg Village in Adamstown, Lancaster County. And this does not look like your typical Lancaster County, like farmlands and, Amish and, beautiful barns. This is a German inspired village. And here they have homes and businesses in Stoudtburg Village. And look at this entranceway. Isn't this, it's just amazing. And if you go online and look, Stoudtburg, Germany, it's going to look just like this. It's just really incredible, and I love visiting here every once in a while. And they have shops here, and we've done some videos on the different shops, and I thought we would just stop here and just take a look at how beautiful everything is in the spring. And also I wanted to check out and see if the fountain is running, and also to see what kind of new businesses have opened, because the last time we were here a couple months ago, some of the ladies told me that there were a couple businesses that were going to be opening in the spring. And in the distance, I hear water, and I actually see the fountain is running. So that just makes this area even more beautiful. Like, this is gorgeous. It is just amazing. And it's just crazy that this beautiful German-inspired village is right in the middle of Adamstown, Lancaster County. It's just awesome. And right here with all these colorful umbrellas and tables, this is the Village House Restaurant. It's a German-inspired restaurant, but they also have American food too. And you can either eat inside or you can eat outside here, and you can also take out. But definitely check online for their hours, because I know in the spring, or I'm sorry, in the winter, they were closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. So they didn't have their springtime hours online yet. So definitely just check and see when they're open. And one of these days we're going to get here and dine and sit outside and just enjoy the scenery, because it's so beautiful. They also have a takeout ice cream window seasonally, and that sounds really fun too. So it's absolutely gorgeous out, and I thought we would take a walk around their walking path. And you can just stop here and you can just take a walk, and you can shop, or you can just stroll. And this is the walking path, and it goes around the village, and it goes around some of these beautiful German inspired houses. They also have a pond that we're going to walk by, and in the warmer months the koi fish will be there. So we'll go check out the pond and see if the koi fish are active yet. Sometimes if I'm in the area, I just like to stop here and do a few laps around this beautiful village and get some steps in. I also looked up on YouTube. I looked up the Stoudtburg, Germany, and I just wanted to see what it was like in comparison to this. And it's so similar. Like, the architecture is identical. So these guys here in Lancaster County, it's really, authentic looking to the Stoudtburg, Germany. So if you get a chance, check out Stoudtburg, Germany, because those are fun videos to watch too if you like that kind of thing. I love watching like the German villages and It's just like really relaxing, and especially at Christmas time. And I keep saying it, these guys here, they have to have, I hope at some point they have one of the German village Christmas markets, because those are so awesome. And I think they would have a great turnout here for that. I mean, they have the perfect location. But anyway, look at this beautiful pond. I mean, these houses here, what a beautiful view, and what a place to like look out at. It's so gorgeous and relaxing. And the sky today is beautiful with the reflections in the water. And don't you love all these colorful houses? I love this purple house. I always think it's so cool. And they have really neat decorations. And I always like to stop by this house during every season because they always have some kind of neat thing set out, or, but I love how all these houses are so artistically decorated. It's just fun to walk around here, even if you're not shopping, or even if, it's during the weekday and the shops aren't open. It's such a fun, relaxing spot just to come and take a walk around. Oh, and they don't have anything sitting out in their yard. Like at Easter time, they have the Easter bunny. And sometimes they have a Santa with a glass of wine or something, cool like that sitting in their yard. But maybe they took down the Easter bunny already. So we'll check back in the summer and see if there's anything. But it's still pretty just to walk around. And we'll just take a walk around. Down here, the fence stops, and you can just kind of go down in the grass. I just want to see if the koi fish are here. And I thought they had feed machines here. If anybody knows, I know they used to, but I don't see any. So I'm not sure if I'm correct on that. But anyway, if you know anything about the feed machines, you can feel free to leave a comment. And I do see a big white fish swimming, so there are some here, I'm assuming. There's a big white one, he's pretty big. And down here is a really pretty orange one. And that's all I see. I just see these two. So normally, if you come in the warmer months, you'll see a lot of them, and they'll swim like really close up to you because I think they're getting used to getting fed. So definitely check out the pond if you're visiting Stoudtburg Village because the koi fish are so pretty. Okay, we'll head up here, and this last stretch is where most of the shops are located. But look how pretty this person's yard is. Look at all these beautiful flowers. I love how colorful. It's like a rainbow. I love this blue house, and I love the blue fountains that they have in front. I just like to stop and look at it and listen. It's so pretty. I love the birds with it. It's nice to see all the pretty flowers around here. And here's a house for sale. So if you're interested in a Stoudtburg Village house, there is one for sale right here. So you can check that out. And again, this is Adamstown, Lancaster County. And straight ahead, I see the open flag blowing in the wind. This is the coffee shop that was closed the last time we visited. We stopped at a bunch of different stores here, but this was one that was closed. So they're open today. Hot, cold drinks, snacks, craft items, gift items. So we're not stopping there today to get coffee, but the next time we come, I want to stop here and get a cup of coffee or maybe a snack or something like that and check out the inside of that coffee shop because I bet it's so cute inside. And I always like this house here on the right. They have like cool artistic things, on the stone wall here. Really cool things tiled, and I just like it. It's really pretty. Now we just took a little left. This goes back out to the main fountain. I just wanted to show it to you from this direction. And also this is a bookstore, and I don't remember this store being here. So we'll also have to go in this one and check this out at some point when we check out the coffee shop. But here's a bookshop. And I think right now they have, maybe 10, 11 shops. I may be wrong on that and maybe more now. But, you can go online and see a list of their shops. And we also have another video tour of Stoudtburg Village that we actually go into a few of the gift shops. So they're neat stores. They're artistic, and there's some unique things that you don't normally find everywhere. So it's kind of fun to go shopping. And the stores are open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just check online for their hours. And here's just another view of this beautiful courtyard and the fountain. And then over here is a little spot. It's like a little park area with benches. So lots of places to just walk around and relax and sit down. And they also have special events, and I know they have live music. So you can check online and see what their schedule is for, special things like that. Isn't it just awesome here? It's kind of like a little mini vacation when you stop here. That's what I feel like. I feel it's like kind of like a little peaceful getaway in another country. So just if you're in this area, you definitely just have to stop and see it. It's not real big, but it is definitely worth a visit. And here we are back at the coffee shop. So we're just going to turn left and continue down this last stretch. I love the sound of flags blowing in the wind. I love like the rope that when it hits the pole, I love that sound, but I also love the fabric of the flag when it's blowing in the wind. It reminds me of growing up, when I was at the beach. I would always hear the flags blowing, and I just love that sound. Even today, I just could sit there and listen to that all day. And we're just crossing the street here. Some of these streets that you cross do allow traffic, so just make sure you check out, make sure there's no cars coming before you cross. And don't you just love this clay-colored walkway? It's so cool. I love it. Here's the chiropractor. And I don't remember this store. This must be a new one. So we'll have to check that one out a little bit later too. Snowballs with Jacob. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look that one up online. And over here is the Stoudtburg Village Salon. And over here, this is a new wine shop. And one of the ladies told me about this before, and she said this was going to open, and it looks like it has opened. And it's called Lantern Wine and Gifts. So definitely a few things look like they've opened since we've been here last. So we'll definitely be back in the summer and check out some of these new shops. Maybe we'll just go through all of the shops and do an updated video with all the shops that are open, because who knows, maybe more will be opened in the summertime. And this is right where we started, and we're going to walk straight though, because we'll just finish up walking up there. And this is a Lego shop. Last time we were here, I didn't know if this was still open or not, but it looks like it is, because now they have the Lego signs in the window. So Little Brick Gallery. We visited here a couple years ago, and it was really neat. They have a lot of Legos in there. So, and lots of Lego displays. And we haven't been in there in a long time, but it was pretty cool. If you have any kiddos that really love Legos, they'll love it in there. And this shop here is called Out of My Gourds, and we visited here last time. She has really neat things. She has the birdhouse gourds, and then she draws and wood burns beautiful things onto the gourds themselves. So that's a really pretty place to stop in. We also stopped into this place too. This store is Plum Pudding, and they have two stores. They have one on that side on the left, and then they have another store on the right. And they have a lot of vintage things, vintage clothing, purses. They have lots of dolls, some jewelry, a lot of unique items. So that's pretty cool. This is the Zen Squirrel. They have yoga classes in there. I like the name of that store, the Zen Squirrel. I just picture a squirrel like sitting there doing yoga. And then this last shop on the right is Classic Charm Home Goods. And we stopped in here before, and she had a lot of unique items for your house. You'll never know what you find in there, because I'm sure the items change all the time. But that was a pretty cool spot too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful walk this morning. And it was cool to see some new shops. So we'll definitely stop back again in the summer and do a shopping tour. So I hope you guys have a great day, whatever you're doing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.